Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and today we're going to be talking about a pretty essential free tool that you guys will be using in Warhammer the Old World. So this is if you are returning or even if you're a new player. The website is known as oldworldbuilder.com. It will be linked in the description below. This is a free tool that is made by community members and it is an army builder. So keep in mind that this right now is in beta. Not all of the items are publicly known just yet, and obviously a lot of the armies aren't out in terms of 4 points. Eventually with time this will get better, but as it stands right now, you've got pretty much one of the most important things available to you. So what is an army list builder? So an army list builder is used to calculate your armies. Obviously there's restrictions in certain amount of points and what you need to bring, what is a core, what is special, what is a character, what is rare. For the most part, you're going to be spending a lot of time building up armies, and having a free tool available for you is absolutely fantastic. Some people swear by other programs like Battlescribe and so on, but by the time that they get updated, it's going to be quite some time. For those of you who prefer more official Games Workshop products, I have no idea if Games Workshop have the intention to make their own list builder, but I do know that 30k, 40k, and Age of Sigmar have one. Actually, I'm not 100% too sure about 30k, so I assume it will be the same thing. However, if you can get it for free, this is the best way to go. So, with this, you can pick a faction and build up a list, and that's what we're going to do here. We're just going to have a little bit of fun just picking out some random stuff. Keep in mind that not all the descriptions are here and so on. We don't know about the future. This is something that I got linked to a few days ago, and I tell you what, it's been super useful for me. As you can see, I've made a Tomb King list, I've made a Bretonnia list. It's so much better than doing it the old-fashioned way of pen to paper or even an Excel sheet, because this auto-calculates stuff for you. This is not going to replace your army book, so the Forces of Fantasy or the Ravening Hordes, but what it does do is just gives you all the context that you will need to be able to sort out an army quickly and make sure that it is list legal. This is going to help you in tournaments, this is going to help you in friendly play, because the last thing you want to do is have too many points, or sometimes too little points. Human error is a thing when calculating your own lists. Especially when you start going into characters where some of them can have like 50 points worth of stuff, some of them can have 75, some of them can have 100. It's very easy to make a mistake. I'll tell you what, as someone who's preparing to film battle reports for this channel, this is essential for me, because I was looking at one of my older lists, one of the first ones that I made when I originally got the box, and I had made a few errors in terms of how many points I can spend of one thing, because everything was done with Excel, and it's kind of easy to screw up with Excel sometimes. It also does help you plan out for the future. If you've got a decent amount of models already, or if you're just buying in, if you're new, you can play around with lists, see how things work in terms of what models that you might need in the future, and that will allow you to start writing up a sort of a list of what you want in the future. For example, one of the lists that I've been playing with, which I have exported, because you can export these by the way and save them somewhere else, I've started putting in a lot of Tomb Guards because it's something that I really want to use in future Tomb King battle reports. Right now I don't have that many painted, unfortunately. I've done a numbers count, and since a box comes with 20, I want to buy 2 more boxes of it, so that way I have a fair amount for pretty much what I've got planned, and I'm not going to say what it is because that would be spoilers for a future battle report. But yeah, this has actually quite helped. I feel like once release happens, which is going to be this Saturday, give it a few days, everything else will be implemented and it'll be better. There's also items there from the core rulebook too, so you can plan out with any items or battle standards and so on from that book also. You'll still need them physically or digitally. I'm not sure if Games Workshop are going to be selling them digitally, but it also helps you for the long run, believe me. It's something that if you're an older player, you know, you've been using Battlescribe and so on, it's just like that, just from what I see, no loads of ads everywhere, which is great. And if you're a newer player, believe me, this is going to be very, very useful for you. But yeah, you can find this linked in the description below. Believe me, it's going to be very, very useful. Even if you don't know exactly what you're doing just yet, it's always good to kind of start getting your bearings. But yeah, short video today, unfortunately, as I am very busy sorting out some stuff for the future. I'm painting up some rather large miniatures, actually, for soon to be released battle report, well, soon to be recorded if I can get these done. So yeah, have a good day guys, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.